start us off, I would like everyone to close their eyes and think about something that you were entrusted with that meant something to someone else, but not necessarily you. That's the story of what happened over the summer for me. That's the story of what happened when I was entrusted with a boat known as the Craig Ryder. The Craig Ryder is named after the man, Craig Ryder, who used to be a camp director of the place I was working at. Many of the people that I was working with happened to either work under him during the years that he served, or knew him personally as a great friend. Sadly, however, this man passed away in 2005. And in 2012, they dedicated this boat in his honor. Now, it was my job to sail this boat across the lake, back and forth, all summer. And having known that this boat represented this man's life, it was kind of an honor. It was something that was nice to have, but I didn't necessarily understand how much it could physically affect someone. Well, that was at least until one night. I was down cleaning the Craig Ryder like I usually did, and I was joined by some guests. Two of the lifeguards came down. One of them hopped into the boat, started to unscrew the nameplate, as you see right there. He then took it off and handed it to the other, who was standing on the docks, and it was none other than Allison Ryder, Craig's daughter. Allison wasn't having a great day, and on the back side of that very nameplate are a bunch of messages from the staff that worked under Craig and the staff that worked in 2012 when the boat was commissioned. These messages are words of encouragement to try to help Craig's family get through this loss of a great person. But this is not a story that is well known. This is not a story that I would be able to tell if it wasn't for one single coincidence. And now I'm going to bring it back to those items that I had you think about in the beginning. There's probably a story that you will never be told. There's probably a story that will never be told to anyone, regardless of if it's you, me, or someone else. Some things like the messages on the backside of the nameplate are meant for certain people, but not for everyone. But when it's entrusted to us, regardless of if we are the respected parties, we need to make sure that it's there for the people who need it. We need to make sure that it's there when they need it most.